Good morning. This is Monday Message. Let's begin with a prayer for uncertain times. This was written by the Reverend Dr. William Barber. May we who are merely inconvenienced remember those whose lives are at stake. May we who have no risk factors remember those most vulnerable. May we who have the luxury of working from home remember those who must choose between preserving their health and making their rent. May we who have flexibility to care for our children when their schools close remember those who have no options. May we who have to cancel our trips remember those who have no safe place to go. May we who are losing our margin money in the tumult of the economic market remember those who have no margin at all. May we who settle in for a quarantine at home remember those who have no home. As fear grips our country, let us choose love. And during this time, when we may not be able to physically wrap our arms around each other, let us yet find ways to be the loving embrace of God to our neighbors. Amen. I love that last line. And during this time when we may not be able to physically wrap our arms around each other, let us yet find ways to be the loving embrace of God to our neighbors. Our morning reflection, as you have likely heard, I have accepted the call to become the next rector of St. Michael and All Angels Church on Sanibel Island in Florida. I feel incredibly blessed and excited to begin this next chapter of ministry. Sue and I deeply appreciate all the thoughtful and heartfelt emails, texts, and Facebook posts and calls last week. We have truly felt God's presence and God's guidance on every step of our discernment journey. We are also grateful for 14 years of ministry at St. Paul's with all of you. Bishop Craig has already been in touch with Nancy Schultz and Eric Rennan. The missioners at ECMN will be working with the vestry to secure an interim rector and begin the search for the next rector. I will be at St. Paul's until August 30th. These kinds of transitions require a lot of time and energy. I encourage you to keep looking for ways that you can jump in and help out during this time. We remain in phase 1.5 of our phases of reopening. This means that the church remains closed. We are allowed to have small outdoor, physically distanced gatherings in phase 1.5. This is Virtual Bible School Week. Even if you didn't pick up a box, you're welcome to watch the videos that will be posted beginning today, Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. The Virtual Bible School videos will be posted on Facebook and on our website. All ages, not just the children, all ages will enjoy the music, stories, and fun activities built around this year's theme, Who is my neighbor? Who is our neighbor? Virtual Bible School this week. Our friends at Loaves and Fishes have sent a request. Loaves and Fishes is one of several organizations that coordinates the annual event Community Connect. This event, which often draws more than 300 people, is typically hosted at the Damiano Center in the community kitchen area. And it is a one-day event for low-income folks to access a number of different services in one place and at one time. Some of the services available at Community Connect include housing advocacy, DV services, haircuts, foot care, flu shots, insurance navigators, warrant resolutions, voter registration, assistance with birth certificates and other IDs, a warm meal, toiletries, and winter gear to give away, all of those kinds of things. Obviously, in light of our COVID-19, this year's Community Connect event is going to be very different. The current plan is to host a scaled down event in the parking lot of the Damiano Center on September 17th. Despite the many unknowns, we do know that this year we would really like to put an emphasis on winter and camping gear, especially as many drop-in shelter spaces now have limited hours and space. So the focus is going to be on winter and camping gear. Collecting donations is also more complicated this year, as Damiano has temporarily stopped accepting donations. Loaves and Fishes has secured a storage space off-site to safely sort and store donations until September 17th. They're now looking to the Duluth community to help collect winter gear and toiletries. One simple way is to share with members of the church, like St. Paul's, that Loaves and Fishes is looking for donations of new and slightly used tents, tarps, sleeping bags, boots, coats, hats, mittens, and scarves. They're also collecting socks, toothbrushes, toothpaste, chapstick, nail clippers, soap, deodorant, and hand warmers. Donations can be accepted at the Dorothy Day House, that's 1712 Jefferson Street, Monday to Saturday, 11 to 1 or 5 to 7. Or you can call 724-2054 and a volunteer will meet you at your car. All donations are needed by September 7th at the latest. So take a look around and see what you might have to donate to Loaves and Fishes for the Community Connect event. And from our friends at Chum is looking for volunteers to deliver meals to individuals who have been moved from the shelter to the downtown Duluth Inn, which is on 2nd Avenue West. That's formerly that Best Western. They're there because they are in a vulnerable group, either due to health concerns or to age. It's a wonderful opportunity to serve and spread kindness and love by delivering those meals. If you're interested in serving or learning more, you can contact Ben Margison at Chum, and his email and telephone number will be posted with this Monday message. The schedule for this week, as I mentioned, virtual Bible school today through Thursday, beginning at 8 a.m. on the website and on Facebook. Tuesday Bible study at 9, Wednesday morning prayer at 9, Thursday Compline at 9, followed by a Zoom gathering. Friday St. Paul's Sings at 9 a.m., Saturday Community Connections at 9 a.m., and Sunday 10 a.m. worship, followed by Zoom coffee hour. Please let us know if you need a mask or other essentials. We have volunteers who are willing and happy to make deliveries. Be safe and well.